Good morning, everyone. Namaste. It is I, Gina Louisa, here once again this morning, just helping to raise the vibration of our collective consciousness. Today is the 31st day of March, final day of March of 2016. What beautiful energies we have in our fingertips. My goodness. And you can feel it. We slipped into a magical time, and now we're just like in this beautiful magical like you can feel like an automated or robotic sort of game of old. I can see it up in here where things click into place, click click, and then click click, like we a new paradigm, click, click, and then we all get in that vibration of this new paradigm, and click, click, you can feel things, one thing sets off something else, which sets off something else, which sets off something else, kind of rippling effect. Like the universe, clicked into the position of, self-assessment, and we really had to, remember we've been going through our life and getting rid of this and getting rid of that, and going here and really assessing, shoved ourselves through a screen, like clay through a screen, where we really purified ourselves. And now then another click click click, okay, now we had to really, now we had to be sure, go back over it again, be sure of all of the things that we picked. You see, we really had to go back, sure, and and identify ourselves really with our true nature, our true selves, what is real. Hey, you know what I'm saying? If it's all an illusion, if everything I'm told outside of myself is an illusion, then everything I know inside of myself must be reality. Didn't you feel a paradigm clicking in? Boom. And if, now, okay, so now the magic that of the inside, the focus, these things are the ancient mysteries, the thing you're not readily told in school, right? The people who shine seem to know something, right? And this is what they're telling me. And now people are starting to say, hey, maybe I'm going to listen to the shiny people instead of the miserable people, Right? Exactly. Though that's why God tells me, all I have to do is just be, and that the truth shines through out of me. Love shines through out of me, and that it's very witnessable. God says, like, trust me, Jeannie, you stick out like a sore thumb, And I've always felt like the quote-unquote odd duck, but now I'm embracing the odd duckness of myself. You see what I'm saying? You thought I was an odd duck before? As a child, I was the complete odd duck. And then, as you get older, you try to get that duck to wear actual shoes, put clothes on, a hat, and some glasses, So the duck kind of looks more like Howard the Duck trying to blend in, Like, you think by looking controversial you ain't gonna get a job? What she say to him? Well, I got some news for you, whatever you is. I love that movie. But anyway, I haven't thought of that movie in years. But the little whatever you is. Well, now we're gonna take, whatever I is. This is what you's gonna see. I'm gonna explore it, know it myself. Okay, God, what am I? I'm this eccentric. I'm an Aries. I'm fire, right? The goddess. Of course, God would make the goddess an Aries, right? Because we are full of that. We are the crest of the wave, not the crust. Although the crust too, the crust of the bread and the crest of the wave, the crest of the wave as we forge forth through life, the crust of the bread as we are the protector. To protect that soft in the middle, right? We are the crunchy outer hard shell, you know what I'm saying? The one that we, right? That that bore the flame, that bore the heat of the oven, that 500-degree brick oven you're going to shove that dough, the soft dough in, right, to become the beautiful bread, that which sustains, so soft and wonderful in the middle. Okay, the Aries, we are that, the one that bears the brunt of the flame, you know. What did I wrote once? Knowing that it is my duty to withstand the flames of Armageddon as they brand. To know thyself. Okay, this is what I am. I'm an Aries, you know. Getting to learn. And as I do each month, each of your readings, I'm getting to know the signs, the feels of the signs personally. Starting to understand our beautiful circle that we have. We're all interconnected. Every one of us, and God made us that way. This beautiful rippling effect, just like that thing, click, click, we all click into place, click, 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 like the perfectly fine-tuned machine, and just ringing out the whole of humanity. I can feel it and see it as we all are stepping up into the new paradigm, daring, and more that do. The innovators, the innovators just this new paradigm, right? We don't know anything different, okay? I see through these eyes when I look out, okay? And I can, you know, there may be a building where I look, but where I look, I see the trees and the babbling stream that runs through and the flowers, and, you know, I always let myself see these things. When I was a girl, I would look and see these things, and it would make me sad because I would think these are the things that I was looking at that used to be there. These things used to grow there. And now when I look at it, and I look at them, and I say to myself, this is what grows there. Oh, this is what grows there. When I see it, it's growing there. So I know that the filth is the illusion. Oh, thank you, God, for the perspective you allow me. I know that in here, my consciousness is what continues forever. You know, your consciousness is you. Okay, whether or not you're in this body or that body, in this scenario or that scenario, you know, am I a big, huge, strong, black male leader of a warrior tribe, or am I this delicate little female that sits before you in a strange half a hue that I'm in, you know? Right, exactly. But I am, you know, we've been all things, okay? Little bunny as well as the hawk, they eat the bunny, you know what I'm saying? Bunny being eaten by hawk, hawk eating bunny. We are both things in our existence. We are all things. So that as we come to human existence and we bring the experience of all of everything else into humanity with us, the trick is to remember it all. The trick is to remember you are that. I am that. I am that. I am that. Oh, duh. Because you know you are that. You know you have been that in one incarnation or the other. It's still you. It's still the same energy. I am that. Okay. That's how I know that. Because I am that. Now I feel comfortable. And in this incarnation, this is the important one, people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can identify, you know, those of us who are a little bit gender confused. Let me just, okay, if you were male in this form, but you feel very female, have very female feelings, and you've had memories, perhaps you've been a female many times, maybe in the very last one, but prior to this one, you were that other gender. But in this incarnation, your job is to work with what you have. It's like, oh, well, I'm a female in this incarnation, you know. Let me see. Yep, female. Okay, so I'm gonna be the best damn female, best darn female. What does it mean to be female, Lord? Not to look outside myself and try to read it in a book or what are other females doing. No, in here, what does it mean, Lord, to be female? And listen. And that's what I do. That's all I do. Listen in here. Okay? I have, you know, my brother in there, and God, of course, directly God I speak to, and there's all these other And my masters, when I say my masters, you know, how is it that I master the arts that I do? It's my masters are all ascended ones, you know, and I listen, okay? And I have a lot of recognitions in here of truths, and I take them to heart, okay? And I practice from in here that what I earnestly seek is truth, and so that's the path that my masters put me on, and you know, truth and skill and how to wield this beautiful human body in this human form that we're in. Recognize this is me. So now I'm trying to like look at myself, okay, from now that I have it's only been what, not even a year, about a year maybe, but since July that I started doing the daily videos, and now I can see myself every day and do this video or that video or whatever, take pictures and use myself as a piece of artwork. Now I'm trying to see myself and to see myself from other people's eyes, to try to get to know myself as others would see me, as others would know me, to know myself further. It's like, oh wow, I had no idea that that's what I looked like. I really didn't. I had no idea that, you know, certain things. But now I can see the proof in the pudding. And when God tells me in here, Gina, trust, okay? Just trust in your divine, true, natural self. Stay connected in here. And that's the only part that's really important, is the connection in here. And then when God asked me to give myself to the world publicly, it was like, you know, yikes. I like my anonymity, okay? I like as I pass among people and they don't know me from anyone. So it's just the interactions are pure. And right, you know what I'm saying? The interactions are just in that moment pure, no preconceived anything. You know, okay, now once people start recognizing my face all over the world, I'm told that God says to me that, hold on, a tsunami's coming, you know, and I've been told this since I was a child, so, and I tried to put it off as long as possible, and God laughs at me as if I have anything to do with it. Things all unfold at the right time. Now is the right time. Things are starting to unfold, and my goodness, you know. And now people are starting to recognize me, and it's good now, you know. When I was younger, then I wasn't fully myself yet. So any kind of fame was uncomfortable then because I didn't understand my own self. You have to know thyself first. It wasn't this time. And anything we were before, we can't blame ourselves for it, because that's what the time was. We were set up to see through that perspective, to understand greater, even more, the perspective that we are allowed to have now. It's a whole new paradigm. We know all new rules now. We wield the magic. Fresh air coming from all of the lush greenery. The rivers. The circle of water in the world is fresh and clean. We are the symbiotic circle. We breathe in all of that beautiful oxygen. Breathe out the carbon dioxide, which makes the world greener. See, we are the beautiful symbiotic. The earth grows all of the lush, wonderful fruits and vegetables for us to eat and be sustained and be our happiest, truest selves, right? We are free to love one another and be free on this earth, and anything else is an illusion. So happy, wonderful today, and I will see you in the morning, everyone.